Hello? So I did not know that the Crow was a Marvel character. So interesting. This is. I really wish I could have watched this way back when it was semi new. Because it was an amazing movie, first time watching it. Brandon Lee did an amazing job playing the Crow. He was funny. The action scenes were amazing. Let's see. Kind of a bit sad that we never get to know the Crow before he dies. Like, the movie immediately begins with a bunch of criminals breaking into someone's hotel room or place they were staying. And both of them were basically attacking Brandon's lead character. Eric, yeah. Eric and his fiance. Yep. The movie basically begins with Eric and his fiance dead. And it's a shame that we never get to meet Eric's fiance or get to know Eric before he died. And then he came back to life as the Crow. Supernatural abilities, and now he's on a, well. So 1 year after his death, he returns and he hunts down the ones responsible for their death. All in all, the movie's amazing. The action scenes, well, it's Brandon Lee. Of course, he's going to do amazing action scenes. I am a bit worried about what they're going to do for the Crow remake. From what I hear, many people are complaining on what the Crow is looking like in the remake, and seeing the pictures. The best movie of its kind since the original Batman. I mean, it's definitely Batman, but more gorier. Yeah, the movie's basically Batman, but gorier. I like it. I enjoyed it. Now, normally I do not like action movies, but this one did have a little bit of horror in it. It's a horror action and thriller. There were some scary scenes, suspense, and many deaths. And I am hoping that they at least make the remake at least decent. But why do I feel like, first off, they're gonna change the race. Well, first off, they gotta get rid of that, what was his name? There was a guy that threw knives around. Him and the cop, I think, well, one, he's not gonna be a cop. The cop that helps Eric in the movie is not going to be in the movie, or he's not going to be a cop because apparently cops are bad now. Well, yeah, in movies nowadays, cops have to be the main villains, and the crime lord. I don't know what they're going to do with them. But I am hoping they don't mess this up. I mean, they are making Deadpool and Wolverine, and I'm hoping that they at least nail that movie and get making a lot of money. God, this decade. The 2020s have been a weird decade so far. We're almost half over. One more year in this decade's half over next year. I wonder what 2026 or 2027 is going to be like. I am hoping that things get better by then. And I want to be able to see movies and be hyped to see movies and games instead of them being like terrible. I'm not against woke. I am against when woke destroys a franchise because they don't know how to write certain characters well. Like most characters nowadays in movies, they aren't What's going on out there? Oh, Playboy actually reviewed the movie. And YBI Radio, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Trumon. Huh. I wonder what all of them are. Alright, so does it have any special features? Yes, they do. We got extended scenes, deleted footage, montage. Original posters. Oh, I wonder what the posters are going to look for the remake. Probably, I think the biggest change the remake is going to do is the movie's not going to be rated R, it's probably going to be rated PG-13. I miss when movies were able to do a lot of stuff back then. Nowadays, it seems tame by comparison. But all in all, definitely need to watch it. Oh, there's even a kid character in the movie that's not annoying. She's an actual kid, and she doesn't do much in the movie. What do I feel like in the remake? They're probably going to do her, make her be most of the screen. Yeah, she's going to take up most of the screen time. My only complaint with the movie is that the way it begins, it feels like when you first watch it, it honestly feels like you're missing like 20 minutes before, because it immediately goes to Eric and his fiancée being killed by a ruthless gang of criminals. Criminals. Again, we don't know why they're being killed until much later on, where he has a flashback at his fiancée's grave. And yeah, I kind of wish you could have gotten to know more about the fiancé and Eric. Like how they met, this and that. And then we could have seen the criminals attacking. I mean, I know why the criminals attack. It was because like Eric's fiancé did a noise complaint on them some days ago, and they got angry, so they decided to break into their home and, well, attack them and throw her out a window to her death. Yeah. Like, all that because of a noise complaint? Really? I mean, I get it. The characters were definitely psychopaths, but yeah. I am going to have some hope that the original is going to be at least decent, or at least, I mean, it can't be bad, right? I mean, it can't be complete garbage, right? Right? I mean, I don't know. The state of Marvel is in nowadays. I have no hope of any. I am losing hope on Marvel making good movies. Most Marvel movies have been tanking left and right. Let's see what else. I mean, at least DC is doing better, I think. Is DC doing a better job at making movies than Marvel? I mean, I think DC's not doing so hot too. The new Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Like, everyone hates it. I do too, because it pretty much just it just destroys like many characters from the predecessor. Batman died a stupid, horrible death. Honestly, what they should have done is introduce Batman Beyond to be in the movie and have him team up with the Justice League. Actually, that would have been much better. Batman could have been the only one that wasn't mind controlled by the Justice League. He's trying to defeat them. He teams up with the Suicide Squad. He ends up dying to buy them time to escape. His son is there, and he ends up taking the mantle of being the new Batman. And together with him and the Suicide Squad, they defeat Brainiac. That could have been a much better story, honestly. But hey, yeah, I wish you could have gone to Batman Beyond movie game. It would have been cool to introduce all the new villains, Ink, and all the other characters. So anyway, so The Crow is interesting, a good movie. I liked it. Brandon Lee, may you rest in peace. You were an amazing actor. I kind of wonder what else he would have been in. What other movies he would have been in. I mean, his sister's still alive, Shannon Lee. She is... I have no idea where she is. I believe she is in hiding. I mean, well, Brandon and Brandon's dad, Bruce Lee, both died. No, they were assassinated. Some criminal swapped a real bullet and put a real bullet in the fake gun, and he ended up getting shot. But they were able to hide it or bury it. I don't believe Bruce Lee died from aspirin. No, he was assassinated too. I mean, unless Bruce Lee had the weakest immune system ever created, then no, he did not die from taking aspirin. Most likely it was a die-low because they were jealous because Bruce Lee was teaching Chinese fighting styles to non-Chinese people, and they were having a problem because their martial art needs to be a secret. No one's supposed to know about it. So anyway, well, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. I am gonna do the Master Splinter versus Shifu soon. I also gotta do something with Dragon Ball Z, seeing how Akaya Tomiyai died. Can't believe he's gone. I grew up watching many of the animes he made. I still remember watching One Piece for the first time. It was on Toonami. So Dragon Ball and One Piece and... Well, no, I saw One Piece on 4Kids TV. Of course, with the dub. I also saw Digimon there too. And Cubics. And other stuff. Good memories. Anyway, hope everyone has a wonderful day.